Hey, Jeff from Become More Compelling here, and welcome to another episode of Compelling Convos. So our topic today, it's something that I think is really important, and it's something that I've been using for years, and I've had my clients and readers use, and it's had a lot of success. So if you've ever been in a situation, maybe you say something cringeworthy, maybe you tell a joke that doesn't land, maybe you put your foot in your mouth, or maybe you just say something awkward or you feel awkward in the moment. Well, it's important to have a game plan to rebound from those sporadic awkward moments that just seem to come out of nowhere. And so how do you do that? How do you quickly rebound in the moment so that you can get back on track and you can continue to contribute to, could be that Zoom meeting, it could be when we get out of quarantine, when we actually can go places, it may be a party that you're at or something else, a barbecue, whatever. How do you get back on track after those awkward moments? So that's what we're going to talk about today. My favorite strategy for getting past those awkward moments is the 3 F's: flush, fix, forget. So I first heard about flush, fix, forget. I've been trying to get the source on this for years with not much luck. I was watching a Chase Jarvis live workshop with Tim Ferriss, and he had on I believe it was a basketball coach that was teaching free throws. And what he said is, like, after you miss a throw, then you just need to say flush, fix, forget. So that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, the first F in the 3 F's is flush. So when we have that moment where we feel really awkward, maybe we remember something awkward that we've done in the past, and that just is totally discombobulating ourselves. So we want to flush. We want to flush all that emotion out, and the best way to do that I found is just slowing down and taking a couple of really deep breaths. There's even a good technique called box breathing that's really, really good. It's what SEALs use in firefights in the military. So to perform under pressure, that's pretty high stakes. Social interaction, maybe not quite as high stakes, but it'll definitely work. So we want to flush all that out of our system. So another helpful way to flush in flush, fix, forget is picture yourself in third person doing that cringy thing. So maybe you're saying a joke that maybe it just fell flat or people didn't get it, whatever it happens to be. Picture yourself doing that, but picture it from a perspective of you're a third party looking at yourself. So I've heard this referred to as observing ego in the past, and it works really well. And I think the reason it works is because we tend to give other people a lot of benefit of the doubt. So say that you're hanging out with a new person and they tell a joke that it just doesn't go over well, or they do something that's a little awkward. I think most of us are going to give them a free pass, and we'll say, oh, I really don't know this person very well, or maybe they're just having a bad day. Like, we tend to give a lot of kindness to others that we wouldn't give to ourselves. So bottle that and get a little bit more kindness for yourself for those past interactions, or maybe even something that you do in the moment. So that's flush. Fix, just like the name implies, if there's anything about that situation that you can fix, maybe on that joke that didn't land, maybe okay, I need to telegraph that it's a joke a little bit more. Maybe I need to smile while I'm delivering that because of my facial expression. If there's anything about the situation that you can identify as something that you need to fix or you could fix in the future if you're in a similar situation, that's when you're going to do that part of it. And that is really powerful because that gives you some sort of game plan for the future. If you don't fix, then if you're in a similar situation in the future, well, you could make the same slip up. Even though all situations are a little bit different, it's still better to have some sort of plan and learn something from an experience that maybe was a little cringy or a little awkward in the past. So that's fix. And then forget. Once you've gone through flushing and fixing, well, it's time to forget. You're obligated to forget about that situation. So after that, you say, okay, you know what? I'm trying to control what I can control. I'm trying to fix what I can fix. And at this point, it's not serving me, so I just need to forget about it. And what's really cool is the more you practice this, you're gonna feel and see that you can go really quickly from flush to forget. And in the moment, if you have a little bit of an awkward moment during, it could be a Zoom meeting or dinner party, when you find that you can fix that, like you can kind of laugh at yourself and say, okay, well, that didn't work, and you've got a plan for the future, and then you can forget about it and get back in the moment so that you can perform better socially. So you can get back to telling that story, or you can get back to building rapport with the new person or making a good first impression. So you can get back to that kind of stuff that you can really control and influence in less time in basically remembering the past in a negative way, which really doesn't serve you well in social situations. And this also works well if you have a negative post-mortem, and if you like get in at the end of the night and you're like, oh, I can't believe I said that. Well, flush, fix, forget, and then move forward. And so it really helps you to correct course along the way, and I definitely highly recommend it. Your action step is next time you feel that momentary awkwardness, or you remember something awkward that you've done in the past, run it through the 3 F's and then get back on track. So if you have a topic that you'd like me to cover in a future episode of Compelling Convos, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at @TheJeffCallahan with 2 L's. Or you can send me an email at jeff@becomemorecompelling.com. Also, you can drop a comment below and I'll cover your topic in a future video. That's it for today. Talk soon. Hey, a couple of quick things before you leave. One, I've got a subscribe button over here. If you like this video and you don't want to miss out on a future video, hit that subscribe button. 2, if you like this video, hit the like button. That helps other awesome people like you find it. And 3, leave a comment if you have any feedback for me, or if you have a topic or suggestion that you want me to cover in a future video. Thanks.